Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Masquerada, Songs and Shadows. Now, we just left the Estiguary, guys, and we have some new case notes and a raw masquerine that we need to work on for Tiziana, I believe? Indeed. Okay, I think we can pull that off. Let's go ahead and see what the new ink that we got in the ruins was. 2% mask charge, 15% movement speed, restores 2% HP and focus. Ooh. I think I actually like that a lot better. Do we have any new engravings? 25% damage, 20% proc chance, or 20% damage and 25% proc chance. I like that one a little bit better, so we're gonna save that and do it with everyone. I just like the HP and focus. I just think that's gonna help out down the line. Now, in terms of masquerines, I think Tiziana's is actually already done. Call down a meteor storm at the target location. Enemy struck by a meteor takes 60 damage. Launches a slow-moving fireball in a single direction, burning all enemies it touches for 15 damage. I like the meteor storm. That sounds awesome. We'll go ahead and equip that. And we got some new case notes to read. It has been but 2 days since my arrival in the city, and the world that I thought I'd return to is already unrecognizable, but I must put it all down before it slips my mind. After we'd fallen into the abyss beneath the pin drop, we came upon a set of ancient ruins in which we stumbled upon a detailed ritual of cleansing that the prisoners of the Masquerada underwent before they were turned into masquerines. Ages. I feel so foolish scribing those words, but I know they are true. Masquerines had once been people. It was written all over the door in the final chamber of the ruins, and it cements the notion I had earlier that the artifacts that we're in search of are somehow involved. Amadea had been translating the writings on the wall when one line stood out to me. Through the Father's heart, he will be redeemed. I have no doubt that the choice of words was intentional. The heart that is spoken of in the ritual must be referring to the heart, one of the pieces of the Trevor. I'm not sure how that's pronounced. I cannot believe how serendipitous our encounter of these ruins had been. There were no pieces of evidence that led us to the pin drop specifically, yet without the knowledge that we gleaned from the ruins beneath it. I risk sounding like Corvus in saying this, but it feels like there's something greater than simple coincidence at work here. It's a silly thought, I know, but staring at the statue of Barag there in the ruins... I must shake this foolishness and return to the task at hand. Jezro has told us that we must go to the golden canvas to find the Dactite's hideout. As for Lysandra, when the day comes, Lys, I shall ensure that a song be sung in your name. I guess we have to head over there. Was there anything... Donkey! Nope, nothing new. Let's go ahead and get the show on the road then.
What?
That was the thing on the pillow, wasn't it?
Ah, Inspectore. I was wondering who was going to pick that up.
Did you hang it here?
It? I don't even know what it is.
It's a bone whistle. I used to play with them when I was much younger, with an old friend of mine.
Can you still play?
Guess we're about to find out.
Well, that sounded pretty good.
Song of Storms
Yes,
next.
Well, we have places to go.
Ah, yes, the golden canvas. Ready when you are, sir.
It's like, come on, Song of Storms. Song of Storms. Alright. Well, I guess we are heading out.
Ready to go, sir?
Who's on the first trip?
Yourself, Amadea, Vasco, and the Marshal. We'll come back later for the Mariner and the Innkeeper's family.
Let's go then.
Oh, we don't have our healer.
Exciting, isn't it, sister? I've never celebrated Seiho's sojourn before.
Just remember, almost everything there is more expensive than it needs to be. Keep your crescents for the things that you need.
Oh, I will. I've got a whole list of them I think I can find there.
Well, you know, it is a festivity. If you're gonna spend money, might as well do it there. So this is gonna be like a huge marketplace kind of setting? The golden canvas.
Thank you for waiting, Cicero. I just wanted to make sure you got here safe.
Don't worry. The mariner took great care of us.
Hurry up, Ma. We haven't got all day.
Your son's right. The bazaars await.
All right, my boy. Let's go see what the peddlers are offering.
Are you going to be all right?
Calden, please. Go and enjoy the festival. Just keep an eye out for the grating while you're at it. I'll go check on the others, see if they've spotted anything.
All right, then. I've got a few things I think I might be able to find here as well.
Oh, we got some tasty lures. Damien. The boy is lucky to belong to such a family, with a father who cares so deeply for him and a mother who has nothing but love for him. I'll not say that my family was insufficient in warmth, but what this boy has is something else altogether. Got a bad feeling. Okay. It's going too well. And do we have an entry on the bazaar itself? Indeed. There you guys go. Well, let's go search for a red grating. I'm sure there's all kinds of tasty lore here. There's Damien. Oh, there's lore. Artigiani and Messenier Gesundheit. It's a beautiful language. I just wish I knew how to speak it correctly. And this is quite the bazaar. Oh, there's Tiziana.
Bristlethorn for your armor?
Someone knows a thing about polishing, I see.
Of course. Who do you think keeps my buckles shining? So, what's Fabio's opinion on what's been going on?
The Judge Master's keeping an eye out. He understands that it's too early to act until more concrete trails can be found. Or at least until we know what the artifacts can do.
And when you do, he will know about them?
Inspectore, know that your efforts at undermining my loyalty to the Luca are in vain.
I don't understand. You can clearly see what is at stake, but yet you think it's more important to keep your guild informed, even though you are fully aware that they might, in the future, jeopardize the investigation?
Do you know who my father was?
I don't know any Luca that carry the De Felici family name. No.
De Felici was my mother's family name. My father was Judge Zane Rios.
I'd heard he was a great judge.
He was also a great father, who taught me everything that I know about the Luca. My earliest memory ever was of a Luca parade, staring at rows and rows of beautiful gold as he carried me in his arms. Oh, it had been a sight. A man as large as my father, tenderly holding a little girl at a Luca parade. He told me that he never heard the end of that tale from those around him, but he ensured daily that I knew he did not regret it. To him, displaying his love for me was worth more than his reputation as a strong, steeled man. But if you've heard of him before, then you'd know that his song is upon the singing tree.
It's been there for a decade.
I loved, and still love, my father, Inspectore. And the Luca is his legacy. Have I helped you understand?
Yes.
Good. Now, if that is all, I believe we have an entrance to find.
That was some good background for sure. Okay. And that's actually more personality than Tiziana has shown us. I mean, I can understand the wanting to... It was her dad's baby, besides her being her dad's baby. So maybe she treats it with the same kind of affection that one would do to a brother or sister. Now, we're still going to look for the red grate, but we are going to keep lore hunting. Golden canvas. Oh, there's all kinds of lore here. Don't want to miss a thing. Dishi Sovrani. It's such a rich world. I wish they'd explain more of this stuff in-game. But voice actors are expensive. Fabra and Meliar? Uh-huh. Gonna keep on hunting. Donkey! Because I'm expecting like a Masquerade to be somewhere here. The Theralds. Okay. Keep it going. Alright, we're gonna do it right this time. You brought the shiv? Uh-oh. How many times are you gonna leave it behind? I didn't leave it behind. Then I broke it. Little assassins in training. Oh, you are a well-to-do looking fellow. Let's get the show on the road here. I think we may have found all the lores. Let's talk to Vasco next.
Thinking to buy one?
Buy a flute. Nothing is worth as much as a flute crafted by the flautist's own hands. I'm here to see if I can pinch some inspiration.
Well, that one looks interesting.
Ah, that's a Cato flute, with 3 individual mouthpieces. Only Airbrands can bring out the beautiful harmonies they were meant to produce. Far too cumbersome for a traveler like me, though.
What's your type of flute, then?
That one, over there.
Simple.
It's a traditional runic flute called Eniodi. It was brought over with runic culture in the 4th canticle, even before the Terrals came. But of course, you don't want to hear about the 4th canticle, do you?
I don't?
Not when it pales in comparison to the 2nd, no?
Why would you say that?
Oh, it's just something I overheard once upon a time. That life in the 2nd canticle was... how should I put it? Worth dreaming of.
Where did you hear that?
You didn't have to lie to me, you know. About the artifacts being the key to creating Masquerades. It would have made no difference to me.
Who have you told?
No one. Please.
Then what are you getting at?
I've been trying to tell you, ever since I saw you with the Bleeding Beetle. But I just wasn't sure how.
What is it?
It's... how do I put this? I'm...
the Bloodless.
Yes, I am, in fact, him. But that's...
If you heard the conversation I had with Amadea, you must have returned quite early in the night. Timings don't match up if you needed to report to the Bloodless first. Even less so if you were supposed to spread rumors. You have lackeys for that, don't you?
Yes, you've made good deductions, but...
I won't tell the others. As long as you promise to keep the details of the artifacts to yourself, too.
I suppose that'd be fair.
Is there anything else you wish to say?
Only that I haven't seen any sign of the grating yet.
Well, keep looking then. I'll go see what I can find. Bosco, I do appreciate the honesty.
So much for that.
Well, that was interesting. Now, that's not really surprising either. I thought it was either going to be him or Ven being the Bloodless, so... no worries. He just wants to keep a sharp eye on everything. And there's a lot of situations and storylines where an informant like an informant king or Grand Poobah or whatever, is actually one of the little binkies walking around.
Thinking of buying something?
This one.
Valenturia. Tales of the Second Canticle.
Lysandra used to sing it too. Must have picked it up from your brother.
Was she any good at it?
Terrible. But she was never sour about it.
You know, she did it for you.
I know. I know. What she did 5 years ago, I knew she did it to protect me. That didn't make it any easier to swallow. But now, what have I done?
It'll be all right.
Cicero, I'm so sorry. It's just... ever since leaving the Malacate, I've been scared to be a part of anything again.
It's all right. I understand. Now, chin up. You've got a grating to find, yeah?
Yes. Yes, we do. Thank you, Cicero.
Oh, we finally broke through that icy exterior. Okay. It's just part of the healing process, I suppose. One thing I would love to see with a game like this, with a fully voice acted, I would love to see a Shadowrun game like that. With all the dialogue voice acted. I think that would be absolutely amazing. And they're very similar in terms of style. And I guess, what does Keldon want?
I didn't know you liked carvings.
Cicero, I didn't see you there.
What have you got there?
Well, nothing.
Keldon?
You have the most damnable timing.
What is it?
When I was a skipper, I used to go down to the shore and scour the beaches for these sun skulls, a type of coral.
That's a rather ominous name, isn't it? Sun skulls?
On the contrary, the midnight belt is black, but somehow these manage to retain their brilliant color. A ray of light in a sea of shadows. A source of hope in a mire of despair. I'd have carved one myself if I had the time, but since we're here...
Who's it for?
Each one of my kids has one. Jaxus did. My brother does. I get them for the people in my life that have given me hope. This one is for you.
Me?
For not turning me away, even though you easily could have.
Keldon.
In this city, it is difficult to call one a friend and truly mean it. But I do. And I want you to know that.
Keldon, I don't...
Please.
Thanks. Any sign of the grating?
Not yet. But I'll keep looking.
It's almost like Cicero doesn't really want to get attached to anyone back in the city. See, I don't deserve this. Alrighty. And I assume the red grating is up here, past the would-be assassins.
Ah, here we go.
Easy.
This is it then?
Let's find out. 2 of you will follow me. The other 2 will stay out here in case anything goes wrong. Watch for signs.
So, let's go ahead and go with Tiziana, since she hasn't been around lately. And we went with these 2 last time. Let's go with Vasco. Are you sure you want to... Not really. But we'll see what happens.
Ages.
Stoner's Tunnel.
It's like there's a whole world under here.
Light. Over there.
Yowza. And got a raw masquerine for Amadea. Interesting. Well, yeah, we are in the earth, so that makes sense.
What's wrong with them?
Stone salt.
Addicts?
It seems like it.
Do we need to worry about them?
We don't have the time. From the looks of it, they aren't nearly done with its effects. We need to see what we can find.
So are we like in an opium den?
Contadani?
It's not uncommon for them to be seen with the dealers, but...
Something on your mind?
Nothing. We should keep looking around.
Excuse me, Vasco. Stone salt. Made from the crystallization of certain minerals within Ombrite. And I mentioned this before, it's kind of like the salt in Star Wars that get the Arcona all addicted.
Did you find something?
The lady has told how the seed will save, and how the knife will take the life it gave. The shadows will come as they did before, but she will save us, so she swore.
The shadows will come. What do they mean?
And who is this lady that they keep mentioning?
I don't know.
Is there anything else?
Nothing legible. Judging by the quality of the handwriting and the choice of rhyme, I'd say that whoever wrote this hadn't done it with a proper mind.
Then these are just a bunch of addicted lunatics.
Addicted lunatics do not so easily infiltrate the registry and capture one of its regenti. It seems like there is nothing else here. We should keep moving.
This is gonna get worse before it gets better. And down we go. Dactite hideout. I'm expecting a scrap. We're wearing our masks. Or...
Intruders!
Oh! Huh.
The light will cut you down!
Hello, friends! Oh, can we... Oh, that's Vasco. Vasco's doing the... doing that thing. Well, we're doing a ton of damage. I like it.
I don't suppose they were expecting company.
Not the company of the colors, no.
What do you think this place is?
A salt emporium by the looks of it. It's probably one of the ways the Dactites make a living.
And the Herald will be here.
That's what we're here to find out.
Ah, okay. Mask Runner's origins. To kind of let you know where the Mask Runners came from in the first place. Probably in direct correlation to the guilds, maybe? Or the corruption of the guilds, or just the society of Ombre in general. And what we got here? Ooh! New engravings obtained. I like it. So this is where they make the salt. So we're just basically dealing with some drug runners. Or the cult uses it as the... you know, as a nice little thing of revenue.
Intruders!
Go, my friend.
Yowza.
Go!
Oh wow, they actually got out of the way. That was smart of them. Fire, fire. And we will go with... that seems to be a good place to start spinning. Stay out of that green muck. And as long as he... oh, it can go through the walls. Boo. Oh, they're stun immune. That's not nice. Well, we'll focus our fire then. And right there, maybe? Ooh, Shazam.
Their leader was Izander before he'd been killed.
And now they're here.
And it seems this herald's influence is more far-reaching than I'd imagined. We should keep going.
Oh yeah, that was that one guy that we took a contract out on for Vasco, of all people. That's where we met him in the first place. Okie dokie. Well, we'll pull that switch and see what other trouble we can get into. Left or... oh, never mind. Is it left or right? Looks like left it is. Oh, but it looks like we have a way down, if we so wish.
Intruder!
Target practice.
Yowza. Stun all the things. Keep them all in the AoE range. Doing good. There you go, Cicero. Very good. Oh, they have a shield bash thing that knocks you out of range. It's very interesting. Right here, please. Thank you, Vasco. That's an awesome little ability he has. Tiziana seems to be holding her own. And we're almost done here. Look at Vasco with the quick teleport. Huzzah! We got a barred door. Another raw masquerine. That'll go for Vasco. And it's a plague doctor. Or a bird kind of thing.
Are they...
producing salt? All part of surviving. Fabra and Artigiani don't run in the masked runner circles.
So, they find other ways to get crescents.
Let's keep going.
So this is their stills, essentially. Growing salt. Alright, well, everything looks good here on this front, guys. Let's go ahead and get the save going. And see if it auto-saves. Hoping it does. Uh-oh.
Who's that?
The Herald.
Her second in command is alive. You said the lady promised that the Malacarte would not live. Any of them.
The lady promised that you would have her men.
They spoke with Cicero Gavar.
Gasp.
They know where we are. He could be on his way here right now. Tell me that that is what the lady wants.
Do not question the lady. You cannot see what the lady can, and you will never understand what she does. But she is more worthy of your trust than any other entity. Tell me that you cannot see that she has brought you higher than you've ever dreamed. You live as you've never lived before. Food, clothes, shelter. Tell me that you believe you would have those if you had not trusted the lady.
Many more of us would be alive if we hadn't.
Blasphemy! If you had not been under the lady's guarding wings, you would have been crushed by the Portieri. It is because of her that you survive, that you can hide, that you can prepare yourselves for the coming dangers. Tell me that you would have known about the powers that made Masquerines, or that you would have known about the prophecies, or that you would ever have possibly stumbled upon this.
Oh.
This is but one of hundreds that she has promised us. Now witness its power, and know that the lady is true. see what the lady has flushed out of the shadows.
Oh dear.
Do not let them leave.
Oh no.
We've got this!
Okay, guys. Well, this escalated quickly, and I think we will start the next episode in a bit of a scrap. It's very Temple of Doomish, but hope you all have enjoyed. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.